I am currently in Boise, Idaho.
Oh, Boise, Idaho. I know.
I've never been to Idaho before. This is my first time in the state of Idaho.
Is it?
Yeah. Never been here before.
Boise is an interesting place. I like Boise. I always get Boise mixed up with Des Moines, which is in Iowa.
I know. I can see that. Iowa, Idaho. Yeah.
No, specifically Boise and Des Moines. I think
like the two cities?
Time in my life when I was traveling between the two, and I was like, "Oh, I'm in Boise. I'm in Des Moines." Maybe that happened to me.
Work. Well, they're two different places. I've never been to. Have I been to Des Moines? I think I've been to Des Moines.
Is.
I feel like at this point, the only states I've not been to are North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming.
Just name the states you have been to.
I think that's it.
This your first time in Idaho ever?
Ever.
Have you ever been in Iowa?
Yeah, I think I've been to Des Moines. I believe so.
Maine?
I've been to Maine.
What the hell was you doing in Maine? Who invited you to Maine?
My cousin's sister's cousin's little nephew, niece.
You been to Mississippi?
I've been to Mississippi, yeah.
What you doing in Mississippi?
Work.
But answer the question. Is it a top secret answer? You can't tell what you were doing in Mississippi?
I did a club gig in Mississippi. I don't remember the club, but I did a club gig in Mississippi.
You been to Alabama?
Yes, Bebop's in Mobile, Alabama.
So you've been to South Dakota, but not North Dakota.
Yeah, I've never been to North Dakota. I've been to Omaha. Omaha is South Dakota, right? No, Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha's in Nebraska.
But I've been to what's the city in South Dakota?
You talking about? I'm not. There's a lot of cities in South Dakota. North Dakota is more popular than South. Most people go to North Dakota, not South Dakota. I mean, I'm not shading South Dakota, but most people who go to South Dakota are there because of Mount Rushmore. And outside of that, there's not a whole lot popping off in South Dakota. And Waldorf.
Yeah, I've been to Sioux Falls. I've been to Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Suzanne Falls. That's a good drag name. Suzanne Falls.
You know the very viral video Scarlett Takes a Tumble?
Do I? Of course.
Yeah, that was on the internet. That's on like memes and like viral. That's like that was at the beginning of virality.
That's
stuff, videos like that. What was before that?
Well, there was
like as we know it.
Yeah, years ago, I believe the first viral video was actually the dancing baby.
The dancing baby.
There was a dancing baby. This was before YouTube. This is back when you had to just like literally email people. There was a dance. It was a baby that would dance in a diaper, and it's kind of like move around. And I feel like I can't verify if that was the first viral video, but I know that the dancing baby was way before Scarlett Takes a Tumble. And of course, there were the chain emails that people would send around as well.
Yeah, but I said as we know it, meaning like the videos, like everyone would like you could share, like you could take your phone and be like boop 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 boop. I mean, email, sure, that's one thing. That's like you can open an email, but I'm talking about like virality as you know it, as opposed to, I know. I was thinking like as we know it. Like Scarlett Takes a Tumble, that was like the beginning of like the YouTube like Vine stuff where you could like send stuff and everyone could just access it on their phone. I'd be like, girl, look at this. Bloop. You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
I would say of YouTube, yeah, but there were some viral moments before YouTube.
Oh yeah, for sure. There've been viral moments from the beginning of time. Well, not the beginning of time.
Well, not digitally viral moments. No,
like Charlie Bit Me. Was Charlie Bit Me before Scarlett?
Charlie Bit Me was on YouTube.
Yeah,
and the Dance Baby was before YouTube even came out. It was such a. I remember when YouTube came out. Oh my god,
I remember when YouTube came out too. I was in high school when YouTube came out.
Oh, YouTube! I remember because back in the day there was no way to flag. Well, it was probably a lot harder to flag copywritten content on YouTube. So you would see entire movies on YouTube, and people would just upload themselves. Someone just rip Dreamgirls from a DVD and then put it on YouTube.
That's how I watched Zeitgeist. I watched Zeitgeist on YouTube.
Well, I think Zeitgeist has always been a digital film, and it used to be. I watched it on the Zeitgeist website. Zeitgeist was another digital video before YouTube. Zeitgeist was very viral. Zeitgeist has got like so many clicks and views. That was
Oh yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Viral videos have definitely been around before Scarlett. I was just saying like the ease of being like, "Hey girl, look at Scarlett." Boom. You know. I remember on YouTube when you had to because we got it came out, maybe it came out before I was in high school, I don't know, but I remember being conscious of it in high school, and they didn't block it yet, because I'm at many schools, I'm sure you can't access like bad websites, like the sites that had to be 18 older, but YouTube, like they didn't know, like it wasn't blocked from our thing, so we were like a bitch on YouTube watching inappropriate things in computer class, and then they finally got hip to the game and they shut it down. Shut it down, Mr. President.
YouTube was blocked for us. You know what else was blocked? The Vivian got blocked at the very end of last week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 7, and Jinx blocked her. I still think that Jinx blocked her because she out loud screamed that she was going to block the Jinx, which is weird.
The Jinx.
Weird flex. Do you think that's why Jinx blocked her?
Yeah, I think that Jinx was being a bad bitch. She was like, "Oh, you say gonna block me? Watch me work." And Jinx was like, "I'm gonna block you, bitch." I think Jinx was being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna serve them with some papers."
Also, after
some plungers.
After that, RuPaul announces that we're about to start giving out our charity stores. And I thought this was going to be something like throughout the season. I was like, oh, there's going to be another charity star. Girl's about to change up the game. And it ended up obviously not happening.
We thought so too. I mean,
you kind of gave a charity star, kind of, when you brought Trinity to the finale, kind of.
Yeah, I thought so too. When I thought there were going to be more chances to get stars, like after, like from this point on, I was like, oh, this is about to be Mario Party down. RuPaul about to be giving people bitches extra stars to hand out like here, there, and everywhere. But as we all know, spoiler alert, it only happened as one challenge, and arguably the final one when I got to choose between Trinity and Jada.
Did the energy in the room change when they were like? Did y'all know who they're going to give their stars to before they said it, or was it actually? Did y'all actually find out there, or girls like, I got you? Yeah,
Raja and Jinx kept it to themselves, but I had a pretty, because Bob, you know Jinx. Jinx is like, I told you, because the last episode, Jinx and Jada had that weird thing where Jada felt like Jinx crept up on her character, and her and Jinx had this like exchange that we didn't get to see on camera. So I know how Jinx operates. I was like, Jinx is gonna give Jada the star as a way to atone and a way to like apologize for what she did.
I still thought Jinx would have been mad at Jada for alley-ooping the xylophone to the Vivian.
No, you know how the Jinx is always in her head. She's like, oh God, I hope Jada isn't mad at me. Monet, do you think Jada's upset?
Let me tell you what Jinx did the other day. Jinx texted me and she goes, what kind of refrigerator do you have? And I sent her a screen grab and she goes, you won't be mad if I buy the same fridge. I was like,
that's very Jinx.
No, Jinx, no. I will not be mad if you have the same fridge as me. I also realized that I sent her the wrong fridge. I sent her a Samsung and I have an LG.
Why did you lie?
I didn't lie. I remember that I was supposed to send Jinx a thing, and then I saw your fridge, and I was like, oh, that's right, I have a Samsung. And then I came home, and I was like, I fully have an LG.
I don't have a Samsung fridge. I have a Samsung fridge.
You absolutely have a Samsung fridge. 100% you have a Samsung fridge. This is without a shadow of it. I would bet the farm on this. You have a Samsung fridge.
I genuinely don't think so, but I don't know for sure. I've never looked at my fridge.
You want to bet on it?
Like that? No. I don't.
Now you never looked at the fridge. Okay, all right, skinny. Loses 10 pounds. Loses 5 pounds. Now she's never seen a fridge.
Oh, no, you're all right, baby. 10.
Yeah, losing, gain. Yeah.
10.
Accumulative 10.
Well, y'all know what haters gonna do. Hey, nigga, worry about your 10 LBs and I'll worry about mine.
What about my 10 pounds?
You tell me.
Ooh, we're body shaming. I love this new look on you. It's really fierce.
Sorry about that. Sorry about it.
Is this your new move?
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, well, Monet sounds very proud of that. I feel like did the energy in the room change when we found out that they were going to be giving out stars?
No. I mean, the energy was like, because I thought that you could maybe give yourself a star, but which would have been dumb. I know that wouldn't be a thing, but I thought maybe some other twist and RuPaul would be like, oh, by the way, one of the stars can be for you to keep or something like that. Like if you were blocked, I felt like if you were blocked and you won, you could, since you got two, you got to give one away and keep the one that you'd have gotten since it was this like twist, but that wasn't the case.
This is back in the day, I came up with this idea when I was giving out shots. I would give out 2 shots to one person. I'd be like, here's one for you, but then you have to give this one to someone in the room you want to spend the night with at therapy. I used to love doing that because it would get so interesting when they would just walk around with a shot. Just walk around with a shot. Like someone you think is sexy, you have to give a shot to them.
At least I remember you said that. That's a really good way of making connections. Making connections at the bar. You probably birthed many babies in your tenure in New York City.
I also used to always say, we have a bunch of shots. I would give a shot to anyone here that can admit they had bed bugs.
Oh my God.
Which was, by the way, would make you a social pariah in New York City.
What did you think of RuPaul's outfit this episode, Bob?
What was it again? Oh, you going straight to the outfits already?
No, not that one. His workroom. Hello.
I don't remember. What was it? I didn't take notes about it.
Well, it wasn't anything special. I just wondered if because last week you really.
Well, RuPaul's look last week was wearing mud diggers, a sleeveless, a vest blazer, Dexter Kill gloves. It was a very interesting suit. And gold lame pants. Was RuPaul wearing anything that wild this week?
No. It was just a little moment.
What was the moment? What did you think of the outfit? I don't remember. Like, what was it? What was it? I don't even remember. Can you describe? Do you remember anything about it?
No.
Oh. So you don't even remember? I thought you were asking as if it was like it jumped out at you or something.
No.
So when we go into picking the groups, it seems like for whatever reason the Vivienne is not. It seems like the Vivienne doesn't want to be in her group. She doesn't want to be in the other girls.
God, girl, when Vivienne started going off, I was like, Viv, it is really not. It just, we were all standing when RuPaul gave the instruction. We were all standing next to each other. We were just like, you guys want to do it together? That's it. And she felt like there was like some strategy thing that we were trying to shade her into being this other group. I was like, it's not that deep, Mary. Like, what she went out to go have a cigarette. She came back. She sat down. She hushed you. I was like, Viv, girl, it is not all that. She was really mad. Vivienne was mad.
How would I feel if I was a part of the other girls and I was like, this bitch doesn't want to be with us? God damn. I say, God damn.
Well, I will say, I think that, because Jada, Shay and I are looked at as strongly when we do singing and dancing challenges. So I think that, she would want to be on our team, but not that they ever judge anything in team. Can you remember the last time Drag Race judged anything like for a team? I feel like season 8 was the last time.
I mean,
I don't know. Season 10.
That.
Season 10.
I don't know.
I don't know the last time. Like my last big memory of it was season 10 when we did Farmarusical. And I can't. But most times it feels like they have a bunch of people and they pick different people to be tops and bottoms. No rhyme or reason to the group.
There was also season 11 with the one where they had the 6 girls and they went down the line.
Oh right. Oh my God! Remember that? Imagine doing that 6-way lip sync was insane. I cannot believe Drag Race did that. Yeah, it was 6. Oh. Imagine 6 people lip syncing on that little ass stage together. Like that is crazy.
It is wild.
Anyway.
Yeah, Viv was pretty pissed, and I would feel very upset if I was part of the other girls. And I was like, so it was Monet, Shay, Trinity, and Raja in Mr. And then the other girls were Evie, the Vivienne, Jinx Monsoon, and Jada Essence Hall.
Yeah.
Y'all said y'all's theme was that like Evie left the group. That did not read to me at all. I mean, I don't know if it was like a fun backstory to have, but it was not. It didn't look like y'all lost a member.
Yeah, it was just in that those bits that we do after the thing with Carson, they were obviously you have to shorten them for TV, but you had to have like a fun little story about your group, and so that was like the one that we came up with because we were going to be Mystery, but we lost the Y Evie, so we're just Mister.
I was saying it just felt like so. And y'all, I was just saying I thought that y'all would have like incorporated that in your act somehow.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Nah, son, not dog.
I think it would have actually helped if you would have incorporated in your act though, because it would have gave like I don't know maybe like a cohesion to it or given a theme to the group, because everyone has the same theme, but then your theme could be a theme within that theme. You know what I mean?
Well, we're gonna get to that in the beginning. I mean, in a bit between the two groups, but I feel like both teams like handle the assignment not very differently, but prioritize more like certain things in the other group, which we'll get to in a sec.
Well, I guess we should talk about the looks from the challenge first. So in the verses, so Monét is wearing like this like mesh corset with some like suede panties, with some stones on the corset. It's not a corset. It's like just a bodice.
Yeah, it's a leotard. It's all one piece.
I know, but visually it looks like two pieces.
Yeah.
And in some gladiator strappy, not strappy, more like Jesus-y strappy heels. Jesus meets stripper on the heel.
Right.
I hate you, baby boy. You tearing up my heart. Too busy T9 texting. Destiny fell apart.
Well,
what? Go ahead.
Too busy T9 text. Too busy T9 text Destiny fell, but I mean just so it could fit in the rhyme scheme.
Got it. Like Kathy Lee dumped Regis. Love went down the drain. You are the weakest link. Dust it off and try again. Yeah. T9 texting was back when you would
wait. Is Jacob asking for the podcast or Jacob doesn't know what T9 texting is?
Don't ask me.
I have not heard.
Jacob doesn't know what T9 texting is.
I know what it is. Maybe is that when you had using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
Yes, T9 texting is.
You have 283.
Yes, T9 texting when you are texting using the number as a.
I was like,
but Jacob didn't know it's called T9 texting, so that is indicative. I mean, that is very indicative.
That's wild work, Jacob. Jacob's
not much younger than you. Jacob's 29.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Jacob is only 3 years younger than me. That's so crazy. He's like, Jacob, what's T9 texting?
When did you get a cell phone? How old were you? In 2001. Got it.
Well, Jacob had a cell phone before me, bitch.
Me as well. But yeah. Anyway, I like this verse, and I like this look too. Yeah, I mean, I think that you have some great moments in there, and I think that I think it was really good.
Thank you. Let's go to Trinity, the tuck.
Do you don't have any notes for yourself? You don't have anything to say about yourself?
It was great. I love mine. Like when we got the brief for the challenge, like we wanted to scream 2000s. They're like, this is a 2000s challenge. We want you to look, and we want your lyrics to give us that. So I pumped mine full of 2000s references. Tearing Up My Heart, Backstreet Boys, T9 texting, when Destiny's Child broke up, Kathy Lee dumped Regis, what was it? The Kathy and Regis show, right?
Yeah, Regis and Kathy Lee.
Regis and Kathy Lee. The Weakest Link, it was really big. Aaliyah dusted off and Try Again. So I put every fucking reference I could fit, like
I
two
don't think
per
you
line.
You said you wanted to look. You think you looked to early 2000s?
Oh, this is Destiny's Child. Danity came down with the frosted lip and the dark liner and that 2000s hair. That is this is very 2000s.
Look up Danity Kane. I don't know. I was alive back then too. But you mean your outfit too?
I mean, as much as my outfit could, right? So our group, we're gonna get we asked you what do we have that because again we didn't know we were gonna have a 2000 challenge. We're like, what do we have that could be that could feel cohesive as a group together, and and make us feel like a girl group. We were trying to cross that, but we didn't bring 2000s outfit. You just had to kind of what we had and made it work,
Oh, okay. I did not know this. I was not aware of any of this information.
Yeah.
Okay, work.
This is Trinity. Trinity the Tuck. What do you think of Trinity's outfit?
I mean, I guess. I mean, she looks good. I mean, I don't really want to judge the outfit because I guess you all said you didn't know you're doing this, so you're just basically using what you got. I do think that this. I mean, it looks like a drag outfit. It looks like a drag queen wearing a coat over her. Over her. She looks nice though, but it does not scream early 2000s though.
Trinity's
I was looking up Danity Kane, and your look actually does look kind of like a Danity Kane look from 2014 though. But anyway, that's the point.
Trinity's lyrics. Frosted tips, you had them. Frosted tips, you had them. Yeah, Justin, you had me gagging. I went crazy, was obsessing, fell in love and couldn't have him. I know this love ain't real love. You weren't sent from above, not instinct from the start. This blessed crush had to depart.
Yeah, I guess hers is all about her love for Justin Timberlake, which, yeah, I mean, it's fine. I think I would have liked some more than just Justin Timberlake, but it was fine for what it was. I think she did decently well.
Yeah, her character was like obsessed with Justin. She had like tear mascara like streaming down her face. Like she was just crying, like obsessed with Justin. Because when she was a young lad a young person in 2000, Trinity was obsessed with Justin in real life. But she played her character like that.
It sounds like she was doing the "I'm in Love" episode. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. Where they had to be obsessed with one famous person. You don't remember this?
Oh, someone had like Jason Momoa or something like that.
It sounds like she's doing that challenge instead. Anyway, Shea Coulee. This look actually is very early 2000s. Maybe she just happened to have it in her bag. Well, obviously she happened to have it, and it actually kind of works, which I think looks really good. Kind of reminds me of Britney Spears's flesh colored like rhinestone bodysuit with a wide leg. Hell nah, boy. You best stop tripping. What's wrong, boo? Yo, CD skipping. Better not play me like a clown or like Titanic. It's going down. Like that J-Lo neck. Turn around, boo. Let me see that back. Just hit up. Am I having a stroke? Just got hit up by your friend because oops, I did it again. Wait, what did J-Lo's neck? What did J-Lo do to her neck?
J-Lo, I think 2000 was that when J-Lo had that plunging green neck that what's her name?
It was definitely the early 2000s. That was when they invented the Google image searches.
So I think that's what she's referencing.
Got it. Okay. I think her look is my favorite so far. These are my favorite lyrics. I do like the CD skipping and the Titanic references. Yeah, this is pretty good though. But it's not my favorite so far. I think maybe right now, I think maybe she's ahead of Trinity, but behind you as far as lyrics. But she does have my favorite look so far.
Work.
And our
Rashwa. What do you think about Rash's look?
I think it looks good. I can see this kind of being early 2000s actually. This big blousey floral looking top with thigh high boots and fishnets. I actually can kind of see this actually working for the time period actually.
Yeah,
I look. Her and Shay lucked out on that regard by just happen to be having that in their trunks, you know.
Yeah. Raj's lyrics: Atlantic deep, my loots I keep. Sink my bling bling, bye bye ring. Treasure chasing, dagger facing. Baby, you're drowning, frozen frowning. Honey, your heart, why so cold? That's hot, melt like gold. Clubbing in our juicy coup. Call me Angel, Lucy Lou. Hiya.
These are not my favorite lyrics. She really leaned into the Titanic of it all.
Yeah.
And these are not my favorite lyrics. It's a lot. You sound like you have less lyrics than everyone. You have like 4 lines. Were you just singing real slow?
No, but I had the same amount of lines.
I think you have the same amount of time. But everyone else has more words.
I hate you, baby boy. Yeah, well, see, because everyone else would rap. I was singing.
Mm-hmm.
So when you rap, you can fit more in. I was singing mine.
Track them. Let's talk about the other girls, starting with the most reluctant member of the other girls, the Vivian. I don't understand what's going on with this look. This look is wild.
Yes, a little
This is
wild.
like something you make when you go to the fabric store. You just buying random. This is when you like making outfits out of fabric you had left over. Like, what is going on here?
Her face makeup was very 2000s though, but the outfit, I agree. I don't know what this could be future. This could be Judy Jetson Hooker. This could be something in the future, but it's not 2000s.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, but her eye makeup, she did like those thin 2000s eyebrows. Like the over tweezed eyebrows was very that, but the face makeup and the lips and everything, but the outfit and hair, nah, dog.
I got an English guy to love me. He's got foreskin and he drinks tea. He loves to love my double-decker puss. Gonna start a royal family. Bangers and mash were meant to be. I love it when he sweeps my chimney. Not a lot of references, early 90s references in there, but I did enjoy her performance. I will say that much. Like, I really did enjoy like the way she performed it, but I don't love this verse so much. It's also weird. Like, something about reading them is different than just watching them because they're kind of going really fast. You can't really understand all the words. And it was something about this one seemed much more impressive when I watched it versus when I'm reading it.
Mm-hmm.
Does it make any sense?
Yeah, I hear that. But yeah, she didn't like, I mean, I don't think she has not one, maybe start a royal family. At least that could be some things to like Diana. What? No, not even early 2000s. That's like 90s.
Also, the royal family's been going on for way more than their early.
This is true. I'm trying to find something that could be 2000s. But I mean, I don't think there is one 2000s reference in this verse.
Yeah, excuse me, she didn't do a lot of she did not do a lot of making that happen. Let's go into Jada Essence Hall. I was listening to Hall and Closet today, which, by the way, we are officially challenging Jada Essence Hall and Heidi and Closet. Y'all snip this and tag them. You are officially being challenged. We're gonna wrestle.
Yeah, we
want to do a foot race. We're gonna challenge you in Smash Brothers. We're gonna do a decathlon.
And we're gonna beat them fucking raggedy bitches. Let me tell you something. These Hall and Closet hoes, they don't want to smoke.
Listen,
I don't want to smoke, ladies.
We're gonna choose 5 categories, and y'all can choose 5 categories, honey, and we will film it all.
Yeah, we'll gather y'all hoes. But go back to this look.
Greco-Roman wrestling.
I want to do Turkish oil wrestling.
I don't know if you saw on Heidi's Instagram, but she said one kick to Bob's knees and he's done.
And you know what? She's not wrong. But let me tell you this. After you kick the knee, I'm going to come after you.
I thought you were going to defend me in some other way, but I guess it won't work.
I would say Jada's hair was very 2000s. It's giving 2000s to me.
To be honest,
but the outfit
seems timeless. This is a hairstyle that could be from practically any decade after the 60s. And I'd be like, sure. Pigtails have just kind of always been in. She looks amazing though.
Yeah, she does. Her lyrics, I get this rumble in my tummy when you're holding my
read it. I remember she said, I'm gonna do what I know best. Poop and love. Like that was.
She said that to who?
She said it to the camera. You think she texted me and called me? She said it to the camera.
I thought maybe she said like in the workroom. I don't. Yeah.
She said, I'm gonna do what I know best. Poop and love. I did not know that Jada Essence Hall. I mean, she did do that piss story, huh?
Yeah.
So maybe she does like blue humor.
Blue humor. I got this rumble in my tummy when you're holding my hand. So baby, let me clear the air. You're number 1 fan, but you're my number 2. I'm so in love with you. Just like diarrhea, we've exploded in love. You got me high, babe, like I'm gassy and we're floating above the new millennium here. Cause baby, you're the ish.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it seems like this group is doing. I mean, I feel like Evie's the only one from the other girls who actually did anything with the time frame.
Yeah,
and the other ones were all doing,
But again, not even like one 2000s reference. I mean,
but I guess they were going for like being 2000s as a group and not with their lyrics.
But how are they as a group though?
I don't know, because they're on TRL. I don't know, Monet. What do you want from me?
That challenge of like, we want to see 2000s. We want your lyrics to get to remind us of the 2000s. That was what we had to do. With my schedule and how I'm always on the go, I don't have a ton of time to do things I want to do, like reading, and that's why I just love Audible. Audible offers an incredible selection of audiobooks across every genre, from bestsellers and new releases to celebrity memoirs, mysteries and thrillers, motivation, wellness, business, and much, much more. Audible is great. I love listening to books. It really is the tea.
You'll discover exclusive Audible originals from top celebrities, renowned experts, and exciting new voices in audio. As an Audible member, you can choose one title a month to keep from their entire catalog, including the latest bestsellers and new releases. All Audible members get access to a growing selection of audiobooks, Audible originals, and podcasts that are included with your membership. You can listen to all you want and more. Get added every single month.
I love to listen to my audiobooks on the way to the airport or when I'm flying through the sky or driving through LA and stuck in traffic. A book is a nice little companion, and y'all should try too. Let Audible help you discover new ways to laugh, be inspired, or be entertained. New members can try it free for 30 days, darling. Visit audible.com/rivalry or text rivalry to 500-500. That's audible.com/rivalry or text rivalry to 500-500 to try Audible free for 30 days. Audible.com/rivalry. So the other day, Bob, I tried to cancel my Amazon Prime subscription, and it took me, I kid you not, this is the real tea, 4 different times. Like, how does it take 3+ hours to deliver some cat toys? But to cancel my subscription, I also had to cancel plans for the next several hours. It don't make no sense. The math ain't math, and it's not adding up, and I'm very frustrated. But it's not just me. 80% of people have subscriptions they forget all about. And that's why I, Monét Exchange, love using Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill.
Now, are you wasting money on subscriptions? 80% of people have subscriptions they forgot about. Maybe for you, it's an unused Amazon Prime account or a Hulu account that never gets streamed. There's a great app that I use that helps me track all my expenses. And because of it, I no longer waste money on subscriptions that I don't even use. You might have heard of it. It's called Rocket Money, formerly known as Truebill.
The app shows all your subscriptions in one place and cancels what you don't want for you. Rocket Money can even find subscriptions you didn't know you were paying for. They're mine. You may even find out you've been double charged for a subscription. To cancel a subscription, all you have to do is press cancel, and Rocket Money takes care of the rest.
Get rid of useless subscriptions with Rocket Money now. Go to rocketmoney.com/rivalry. Seriously, it could save you hundreds per year. That's rocketmoney.com/rivalry. What goes great with the autumn vibe? How about a checking account with no monthly fees, like the perfect pumpkin spice latte? Chime is a refreshing way to handle your money with no monthly fees, no maintenance fees, or minimum balance fees. It's how banking should be. And when you need access to your money, you can do it so free of fee at more than 60,000 in-network ATMs at many locations like most Walgreens, 7-Elevens, and CVS. You can also send money to anyone, even if they're not on Chime, fee-free for you and no cash out fees for them.
Chime, no monthly fees, no vibe-killing fees. Sign up for a Chime checking account. Only takes 2 minutes and doesn't affect your credit score. Get started at chime.com/rivalry. That's chime.com/rivalry. Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Bank services provided by and debit card issued by the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank, N.A., members of the FDIC. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees apply except at MoneyPass ATM in a 7-Eleven location and at any Allpoint or Visa Plus Alliance ATM. Other fees, such as third-party and cash deposit fees, may apply.
All right, love. Listen, if you're a fan of it, sushi is incredible, but gas station sushi, not so much. Finding the right sushi makes all the difference. And the same goes for finding the right doctor. Segue! With ZocDoc, you can find the right doctor for you in your network and your neighborhood. One that makes you feel like you're in good hands. You're supported and you're heard, even if you're telling them about your favorite sushi place. ZocDoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient-reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them.
On ZocDoc, you can find every specialist under the sun, whether you're trying to straighten those teeth, fix an achy back, get that mole checked out, or get a new podcast partner. anything, you can find it on ZocDoc. ZocDoc's mobile app is as easy as ordering a ride to a restaurant or getting delivery to your house. Search, find, and book doctors with a few simple taps. Find and review local doctors, read verified patient reviews from real people who made real appointments. Now, when you walk into the doctor's office, you're going to be all set to go, baby. You're going to see someone in your network who gets you. They understand you and what you need.
Go to ZocDoc.com, find the doctor that's right for you, and book an appointment in person or remotely that works for your schedule. Go to ZocDoc.com/rivalry and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/rivalry. ZocDoc.com/rivalry.
But yeah, and well, I guess we could talk about it now. Michelle was a bit gagged that Jada did so much poop humor, and came at her a little bit for that, and Jada was very upset.
Yeah, I mean, people like talking about poop.
But cut to, so season 13 not obviously if I don't know which one had Willow won? It's 14. 14.
Willow, yeah.
Yeah. Season 14 was filmed before this, and they had just did a whole Daytona Wins challenge where the whole thing was about pooping and farting. So
not pooping, just
farting.
Yeah.
So gassy blue humor was literally, they just filmed something. So to me, in my mind, to know that Michelle is critiquing her about this being too much when they just did a challenge a few weeks ago that was completely about gas.
Well, I guess in Michelle's defense, Michelle didn't write that. Maybe Michelle's like, I don't like it. Maybe the whole time they were doing farts, Michelle was like,
no, because Michelle was cackling, bent over in her chair.
I don't have any memories of. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't remember whether or not Michelle was cackling and doubled over.
I do.
But I do know that Crystal Method got a lot of praise for doing her take a dump bit.
Right.
Anyway, but I didn't particularly love this verse, but she looks really beautiful. Jinx Monsoon what is this outfit?
It's mauve.
What is mauve?
It's mauve.
Yeah, well, it's 3 colors. Anyway, like my hip, our love is titanium, and we're aging at the same rate because I'm very young. Pledge your heart to me eternally. Gonna be around forever like a CD. I've got 2 years left to have your baby because I've fallen in love and I can't get up. So I guess she's old. Her bit that she's old, and there are some 90s references in here as well.
Yeah.
There's some funny moments. This actually has some funny moments in it.
Yeah, she's talking about the CD. Which one is the other one? Pledge Your Heart?
Pledge Your Heart. No, she said, we're going to be running a CD.
I am titanium.
No, I guess just the CD thing.
Yeah. Because Titanium, I mean, maybe you could stretch it, but Titanium was 2012, 13, 14.
I mean, to be fair, even if you're much older than someone, you are still aging at the same rate. Everyone ages at the same rate.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I kind of don't get that joke. But
yeah,
maybe that is the joke, that we're all aging at the same rate. It doesn't mean we're the same age. We're just aging at the same rate. Maybe?
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know. That was pretty funny. Let's go over to Evie Oddly. Evie Oddly is this early 2000s, this outfit? Maybe, kind of. Is it?
The furry, I can see it being early 2000s, the furriness of it all.
I do wish that she dressed like a robot, though. I wish that she had wires sticking out of her neck, and that would have been I think that would have been really cool.
Yeah, I got to say I didn't. The robot thing, I get what she's trying to do, because her thing is she was like an industry plant or something like that, right?
It's just that she's a robot. She's a robot girl.
I'm thinking about what she was saying. She in her whole thing, she's like a plant robot from the industry, because how people have all the conspiracy theories about how certain artists are not real, they're robots. That was her thought process.
I didn't remember. Did she say industry plant? Oh, work.
No, she didn't say that. I'm saying this is what she was talking about when we were back in the thing. So Evelyn Oddly, baby, I'm your baby, you're my baby. I love you forever. I love you forever, never, maybe. If you ever need me, you can page me, and I'll call you from this flip phone until I'm 80. Our connection is amazing. Dial up my modem, and I'll keep you waiting. Baby, baby, baby. So she has a bunch of references in here.
Yeah.
And it was a good verse. Evie's a good rapper.
Evie probably had my favorite verse. This was really good, and I liked the performance. I thought it was funny. I liked how extra she's so extra with her face, which I think actually ended up being her to her detriment in the lip sync. It was too extra. I was like, Evie, all right, Evelyn, now,
Evelyn,
come on, not during a Dolly song, Evelyn, come on. And then we have our final. No, that was it. Whose verse is your favorite?
Favorite verse. My top two would be
top one.
Top one. I'm gonna say me. I love my verse. I thought it was very clever. I really enjoy my references.
Self-love is
and I was the only one that sang.
Work. I really enjoy I like Evie's verse is really good. This is, and I really like the perspective that she came from, the robot bit. It's a theme. I thought hers was very clever. Like, I think that like for example, Jada had a theme, but I don't know that I'm on theme with that theme. I don't know that I'm on board with Jada's theme. It was a little odd. But
gassy.
Evie's theme seemed to really fit the overall theme, and the lyrics really good. So there's extra points for me.
Tove Lo. Let's talk about these judges. I love Ru's hair. I love Ru's hair, dress, and shoes. I think Ru looks great. She looks young, sexy, and fresh.
Yeah, she looks very good here. She looks very, very good. Tove Lo, I did not know her name. I'm pretty sure it's Tove Lo.
No, it's Tove Lo.
Wasn't there a whole thing where they came out on the runway and said Tove Lo, and everyone kept being like, "Is that how you say her name?"
No, RuPaul called her Tove Lo. RuPaul called her Tove Lo, and she was like, "Thank you for saying my name right. Her name is Tove Lo," but everyone calls her Tove Lo. Like all Americans are like, "Oh yeah, girl, I love that new Tove Lo song. My name is Tove Lo."
I don't know what she's wearing.
It's a designer. Someone tagged it online. It's some fierce designer's outfit that she pulled to wear, but it is a wild look. I was like, she would work. She better work. It's giving me like almost like Gracie Lou Freebush, Miss Congeniality, Sandra Bullock in the dress.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, you know, I'm sure that designer knows a lot more about fashion than I do, so good for them. All right, let's go to these Dolly Parton looks. The runway theme is Dolly Parton on the runway. And I love your look. It's so great. It is a very, very good look. Did I give you this idea?
No. This was me and Patty and Jay.
Because I was on this call. I feel like I pitched this idea and they were like,
no.
Because I feel like they were like, all I did, and I was like, oh, you could do coat of many colors.
No, Patty thought about coat of many colors, and then Jay was like, it would be dope if you did it like, what's her name? The woman who was married to the Jonas brother, Priyanka Chopra. She wore like this. She wore to the Met Gala. It was like a trench coat gown. They're like, if you do like a trench coat gown silhouette, and Patty was like in the coat of many colors. But so people don't know. So we came up with this idea, and then so Patty was like on the hunt. Well, Dallas Coulter was like, "Well, I can't find the fabric." So Patty went looking for a bunch of patchwork fabric, could not find it. So then Patty was like, "Well, I have an idea." He's like, "My mom, she not cross stitch. What is this called?"
Quilting? I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yes, yeah, my mom quilts. So I'll buy like yards and yards of each individual color. This teal one, the pink one, the purple one, the orange one, the red one, and she can like quilt them by 9 by 9 squares, like this big, and then they will have to stitch them all together, and then this was like over. Patty's mom, may she rest in peace, a very sweet Laminda. Patty's mom hand did this, made the fabric for over 40 hours. She like did all that. And then when she's like, guys, I love you, but I can't. She's like, I've done 40 hours and I've done as much as I could. And then Patty finished it off and then sent it to Dallas, and Dallas made it. But, and I'm so grateful that Laminda, in her last days made this for me. Is very sweet. I'm very grateful for it.
I think she passed a little bit before the episode aired, maybe like a few weeks before the episode aired.
But oh my God, what? we were filming all the looks. She called Patty while we were doing it, And she FaceTime it. Okay, wait, hold on. While we were filming the looks, she just happened to FaceTime us when we were in this look. And then Patty's like, Mom, look, I want to, because she had never seen me in it, obviously. She's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And it's her first time seeing it. And then, so I'm happy that she got to at least see it before she passed.
That is amazing. Much love to Laminda Minor. We really love you, Laminda. She, spent, I think, Thanksgiving with us one time, and it was really fun.
Yeah.
And she's a very lovely lady. So thank
Very
you for
lovely.
contributing to this remarkable piece in this amazing episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. This was hands down also the silhouette is very, anyone who knows me know this silhouette is very, I love this silhouette. This was my favorite look of the night by far. This was my favorite outfit that you own. I love this coat. I absolutely love this coat.
Can I say when Patty's mom came to spend Thanksgiving with us and we had it at Bob's house, we were playing quick. we were playing quick.
Bear in mind, Laminda Minor is from Mississippi, from Jackson,
She's
Mississippi.
from Mississippi, a sweet Southern with the only Southern accent. And every answer, I mean, Bob and I would just throw in the N-word in almost every answer, and she would just be guffawed and shocked. She was like, "Oh my God," we would just be thrown in.
She was just like, "Oh." Or she would just look down and be like,
yeah.
that was very fun. Thank you, Maddie, for bringing your beautiful, beautiful mother around. Trinity the Tuck. This looks like a really expensive garment. Trinity has some really nice drag. I want to see her closet.
Oh, she sells a lot of it. Trinity sells like almost everything all the time.
Is she one of those? That's so wild to me. This is an absolutely beautiful piece, and it just looks so nice. And
I think she looks good, but her face, when you look
her makeup was wild. I was like, what in the stroke, Patti LaBelle? I mean, Dolly Partons going on? Like,
yeah, her face makeup. She had these like crazy eyes, and then her lips. She looked crazy, but from afar, she looks like Dolly.
If you squint and cover her half with a thumb, she's giving. I mean, why does she have Reba lips? Like, I don't know, but I love the dress. I do love the dress.
Oh God, that shit is so funny.
I think Shea Coulee did too obscure of a reference. I always say, do the hits. Girl, do the hits. This is too obscure of a reference, in my opinion.
Yeah. And I mean, I had to say, I've had to be so many white women on the show. And there's just again, I know the judges are not judging you on your impersonation, but when you come out here as a black bitch as Dolly Parton, it's just not as striking and as impressive as when Trinity does it, or Viv, even Raja, we're about to get to, Raja did a really good job of transforming her face, but she's just never going to give you Dolly. You know what I mean? Whereas Trinity is, in my opinion, she looks like Dolly.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think that obviously if you consider that Evie, was in the top of this episode, I don't think they're necessarily judging it based exactly on how much you look like Dolly. At least I hope not, because that would be unfair to people who don't have her body type or her skin tone. You know what I mean? But I do agree. My thought process about dressing like black women, though, I'm like, I would hate to see some of these white bitches problematically take on dressing up like Whoopi Goldberg, Night of 1,000 Erykah Badu's, Night of 1,000 Sade's, Night of 1,000 Beyonce's. I would hate to see some white girls problematically take on those looks. Diana Ross.
No, you could do Beyonce. Vivian did Diana Ross early on this season, and it was fine. You could do Beyonce, you could do Diana Ross, you could do Patti LaBelle.
Vivian did a good job. If you get a full cast, one bitch is gonna come out in Diana Ross fro. One bitch is gonna come out in because Patti LaBelle's hair it was very black in the 90s, in the 80s. It was so black. I don't mean the color black. It was like black, like. It was like Babs was based off some of the hair that Patti LaBelle used to roll on her head. It was
for sure.
But I mean, I don't know that I need to see a bunch of white people dressed like Patti LaBelle. I don't know that.
I feel like there are some black artists you could choose that will work. Like I think it could work for Whitney as well. Whitney had a wide range of looks.
Houston, yeah, Whitney Houston. I would say Whitney Houston had like a few decades, like 3 looks. Like she had her jeans and t-shirt thing and the crop jackets, and then then she was wearing cocktail
I want to dance with
dresses.
somebody.
Then she's wearing cocktail dresses in the late 90s, early 2000s. Then
The gowns.
To the end of her life, it was all gowns. So it was like the casual jeans, the cocktail
The not
dress,
right, but it's
the gown.
okay.
Oh, that corseted big
Black.
collar with a bob.
Yeah, I feel like Whitney could give us some variety
Whitney
too.
Houston would be a good. I mean, she has more variety. As much variety as Dolly Parton or
Right.
or Vanna White. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would say more variety than Vanna White.
Oh yeah, for sure. Vanna White is just one thing.
I think Mariah Carey's a black artist that you could
Mariah
people could
Carey's
do
a
not
good one.
problematically. Whitney Houston is another that people could do without getting too problematic. Maybe
Yeah.
Ella Fitzgerald is one that people could do without getting too problematic.
Ella only had like two. She literally had like one or two silhouettes though.
Well, she had her suits that she would wear, and she had her gowns that she would wear, and
Like
cocktail
that's
dresses.
it.
Yeah,
And,
but I mean, how many silhouettes did Vanna White have?
This is true. This
You
is
know what I
true. Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to. So what do you think about Shay's look?
Yeah, it was not my favorite Shay look of the season. I think also the hair didn't seem like it was Dolly. Like I was like, this doesn't seem like Dolly hair to me.
When you watch when you look at the picture, it is Dolly's hair. But again, do the hits that way no one's
look at
questioning.
it. Yeah. It wasn't my favorite Shay.
Let's go into Raja. I did not realize what a chameleon Raja is with makeup. I did not know that I thought she was
Right.
gonna be, I thought Raja was like beauty makeup. That's it. Like look stunning, beauty. That's it. This bitch can transform herself. She looks. Her boobs needed to be bigger. I will say that.
Yeah. But the dress was beautiful.
Because I know Raja doesn't wear boobs. Raja doesn't wear big boobs. And Raja doesn't pad. And Raja doesn't blah blah blah. But for this, bitch, get into it.
Yeah, I think she could have had bigger boobs and give us a smaller waist, and yeah, she should give really Dolly. I think that would have really been great. But that being said, I felt the outfit is very pretty, and I love the hair. The body just was not giving Dolly at all.
Yeah, I love the outfit though. I wish it was full of titties. You know what I mean?
The Vivian, this bitch when she was in the workroom, I was like, this is insane. She looks. It was insane. I was like, this bitch has become Dolly Parton. It's wild.
She's giving Jason Cosmo. Do you remember Jason Cosmo?
Yes, I do.
Jason Cosmo was this famous Dolly Parton impersonator who you could be an inch from his face and you'd be like, I'm looking at Dolly Parton. And the Vivian, look, this looks. I know the hair she's doing is closer to Dolly's in real life, but I wish that it was a little bit bigger just for drag. But obviously, don't take any notes from me because this bitch looks amazing. She looks so much like Dolly Parton. It's crazy.
Yeah, she looks really good. She looks really, really good.
Bitch had me thinking Dolly Parton had a British accent. I mean, technically, Dolly Parton does have a British accent.
As I had said.
Well, what you said was I looked it up and some people were saying like the basic thing is like what makes the part of America that has the closest British accent is the Tennessee Appalachian Mountains. So people who live live in Appalachia have what is the closest to the old school. So not all Americans, like New Yorkers, this ain't how they used to talk. But that is very anyway, she looks great. Let's go on to Jada Essence Hall. This is a good look.
The original
Wait.
is Eureka O'Hara.
Eureka O'Hara has the original. Eureka speaks the Queen's English. The Queen's girl. King George used to go, girl. Now, girl, I love you, but now, girl. I wouldn't have chosen this look. I do think it looks Dolly, but I wouldn't have chosen this look.
Yeah, I think so too. I love people who this new thing of these titties, these titty bibs that go like up to under your neck and like down to your belly button, and it gives you fucking boobs. Like Jada's fucking tits are fucking liquid, like they look like real fucking boobs. But I think for Dolly, they could have been bigger breasts, right?
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I think this is not a direction I thought to go. I thought it was a good look. Yeah, not much to say about it to me. It was good.
I get so emotional looking at your dress.
Right?
I was watching the show now. I was like crying. It's just so beautiful.
I know. It's very sweet.
It's really beautiful. Jinx Monsoon Okay, Jinx was walking so crazy. What was it a bit? Was the walking crazier and crazier? Was it a bit? Were y'all like getting together being like, you got to be crazier than I was? Because by the time Evie came out,
it was crazy.
Was just walking. It was. We used to play this game back in the day called Vomiting T-Rex, where you'd sit in a circle. It was a theater game, and then one person would walk across the room and say, you have to walk across the room and do some sort of a gesture and go, say something like, I would like a piece of cake. And then the next person has to do it a little bit bigger. And then the next person do it a little, and then by the end,
bigger, girl, bigger.
And by the end, it becomes this big, absurd, like, wow, and you become a vomiting T-Rex. Bitch, Evie was a vomiting T-Rex. This was wild.
Yeah, I mean, we did not know. We did not know until we watched the show back. I did not realize how crazy everyone got. I did not realize. Jinx
was the beginning. I mean, they started getting wild. Jinx's was the first one that I was like, this is unhinged. This is unhinged. I do like this dress. I don't like this hair. Again, do the hits. Like, I'm sure Dolly wore this, but I want to see. Maybe because I'm not super familiar with all of Dolly's fashions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I listen to Dolly more than I look at her, quite frankly.
Yeah.
But she does look good, though.
Yeah, she looks good. This is early Dolly. This was very, very young Dolly, which again I didn't know until I saw like the reference pictures they put on the show side by side. But yeah, and I think that the hair is accurate to what Dolly had. But again, I agree. If I saw this, a civilian just seeing this picture, I would not think this is Dolly Parton. Whereas if I saw Jada or Raja's or obviously Vivian, I was like, oh yeah, that's Dolly Parton.
You know,
even Evie's as well.
I gotta say, Evie, I love this fucking outfit on Evie. I love her body; looks so good. I wish she wasn't doing this insane walk, but I just really like this outfit, like the little doilies around the knee. This is a great look. Have you ever seen the interview with Barbara Walters and Dolly Parton?
No.
You have to. It is a master class in how to stay classy when a bitch is coming for you. Like Barbara Walters is doing everything she can to get under Dolly Parton's skin.
About asking about her wig and why she wears
she's like,
hair
don't you
and
think
wig.
people laugh at you and like, why you gotta dress like that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like, I mean, why you gotta dress like? And I was like. And Dolly Parton just every time I could never be that classy in a million years. Could I ever be that non-confrontational as Dolly Parton was on that day? Never, not once. we about to be fighting. We about to both be embarrassing ourselves on TV today, honey. I went to the gifting suite today, and I was a little late.
Oh, the Emmys, how was it? I couldn't go this year because I'm here. I'm so mad.
It was great. It was interesting. It wasn't like last time because that was the Grammys gifting suite. This was the Emmys gifting suite.
No, last time. Oh no! Last time I went to the Oscars.
No,
gifting
that's right.
suite.
Yeah, it was last time we went to the Oscars. This was the Emmys, and they're all thrown by. There's like a lot of they're done by gifting. So gifting suites when they invite celebrities and influencers by, and you just take products and you take pictures with them and you get these products. Sometimes they're food, sometimes they're clothes, sometimes it's jewelry. I got this necklace today that I really love. By the way, I'm kind of obsessed with it.
Can't really see it. It's blurry.
Well, they can see
girl,
it.
Don't be casting no spells over here. No, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. The blood of Jesus.
Anyway, it's called a I can't remember the name. It's a certain kind of mine. There's only one mine in the world that has this stone, and it's in upstate New York.
Okay, put that down. I feel uneasy. I feel unsettled in my spirit.
Because the evil's jumping out of you. Yeah, I'm pulling the evil. Yeah. You know what this does? This shows your true nature. You feel uneasy because you're evil.
The dark sided.
Anyway. Oh yeah. So I get there and girl, this woman comes out and I called it. I was running a little late. My toilet overflowed today and I was freaking out trying to get out of my toilet and it was a whole thing. So I was running a little late. And this woman, I called her and I was like, hey, I'm running a little late. She was like, if you're not here by this time, then we will not be seeing you. And she hung up on me. And I was like, bitch, I'm around the corner. So I showed up. Of course, I was like, let's see if she keep that energy when I show up. She did not keep that energy, but she kept it with her employees. Girl, she came out and she read her employees the fucking riot act. We were all sitting there like, I don't feel comfortable. She was like just reading her employees. She's like, I'm about to fire somebody today. Somebody's getting fired. Like, I was like, this is wild. Anyway, let's go on to. So the winners of this week's challenge are Evelyn Audley and the Vivienne. First name from the legendary house of Vivienne. Give it up for the. Do you agree with this win?
No, I don't think it should have been Viv. It should have been me and Evie, or me and Shay.
I would put you in the top because I think your look is my favorite. You had a great verse, and I really. Oh my God, this is so hard because I didn't love Vivienne's line, but this look is just so good. It deserves some acknowledgement, right?
Yeah.
And Evie had a great verse, and I liked her look too. So I'd have kept Evie. I don't know. This is too hard. I don't envy the judges on RuPaul's Drag Race. I do not envy them. But they lip sync to Why'd You Come In Here Looking Like That?
Why'd you come in here looking like that? With high heel shoes and the paint around you. So when I came back, you cannot tell me I was not going to be lip syncing, right? So I wore my coat back out, but under it, I had this full denim Dolly look under it. I was going to reveal. But when they did not call me, talk about the Jan face crack. Bitch, I had a face shatter. My shit was shattered. I was gagged.
What's your favorite Dolly song?
My favorite Dolly, oh my God. Light of the Clear Blue Morning, the choral arrangement. So Dolly has a song Light of the Clear Blue Morning, but there's a choral arrangement of it, and you have a beautiful soloist, and the choir just does lots of oohs, ahs, and hums under it. It is, y'all look it up on YouTube. If you want like some nice music to start your day, it is so calming and it is so beautiful. Very, very pretty. Light of the Clear Blue Morning.
My favorite is Two Doors Down. It's such a good song. It's a great song about not feeling bad for yourself. And if you're feeling down, there's probably someone nearby you having fun. You can join them in their fun. Two doors down, they're laughing and dancing and having a party. Two doors. Oh, Dolly Parton is also listen to Dolly Parton's America. Y'all, if you want a great podcast, I think it's only 6 episodes. When I tell you Dolly Parton's America is one of the best podcasts I've ever listened to, it is so good.
Wow. Sibling rivalry, he doesn't mean that. He means the second best. This is the best one he's listened to. Right. Well, so he doesn't. So he wouldn't know.
I didn't say the best.
Oh, so
I said one of the best. My favorite podcast will always be S Town. S Town is a brilliant podcast.
Bob, Sibling rivalry.
Anyway, my favorite podcast is S Town. It's a really brilliant. It's a very brilliant podcast. But Dolly Partons America. I was listening to the read today. For the first time, I took a big break from the read. It's so great because my Spotify link stopped uploading in 2021. Maybe they switched networks or something.
Congrats to Kid Fury on his role in Rap Shit. It's great, and Rap Shit is good. I started watching it up to episode 6. So it's a really fun show to watch.
He's a writer on it.
And really enjoy. He's a writer on it, and he has a nice little role in it too. Congrats, bitch.
And Jabuki Young White too, who is so hot.
He's a writer. He has a small role. He had like one.
He's so hot. Anyway, do you know Jabuki?
I do. They had asked me to make him over for a thing, and I was like, nah. I don't like putting people in drag.
Anyway. Sure. So let's go on to who do you think won this lip sync? It was obvious. It was the Viv. Obviously, the Viv.
It was Viv for sure.
Like
it was
Viv
definitely Viv.
Evie was going. Evie. This is when her expressiveness got too much.
I just think. I mean, the blood of Jesus. I think there was little that anyone could do. Like Viv was just honest. It looks like you're like at a Dolly Parton concert.
Yeah.
She looks like her. She's doing the. Like there's little this is very demonic. If you look at that, your whole screen is going black. That shit is not right.
It did not go. It's out of focus.
Yes, it did.
It's out of focus.
No, bitch, your screen went black. Bitch, get this fucking stone out of here.
It's out of focus, Monét. It's called racking focus.
Toxic.
2 doors down, we're jumping and laughing and having a party. And you know you're gonna have all these fucking people on fucking Crystal TikTok in the comments below being like, Bob, don't take crystals from strangers.
We gonna say I'm gonna go on my TikTok live, see Bob with like a whole stand blend of crystal muscle. All right, 7925. You gonna start selling crystal on TikTok too? Yes, yeah. This one is good. This one is good. Oh, this is for Bob. Yes, Bob.
Yeah. We find out that the Vivian wins. She does not win. She does win some money. She does not win a star. However, she is engaging in the revenge game. Her and Jinx need to become one with the wind and sky and let it go. Bitch, start blocking more strategically. Play the game instead of trying to get your revenge. You're blocking Jinx just for fun. There's a chance that next week's challenge won't be Jinx's week. So, like, girl, play the game and stop trying to get your back.
But also, she thinks that Jinx is a threat. Like, Jinx has 2 stars at this point. And so, yes, I think she's playing it smart.
I don't think so, because I think show wise speaking, they wouldn't have 2 singing, acting, dancing, three singing, acting, dancing challenges that close back to back or something.
But there were chances for a Rusical. There were chances for.
There were chances.
There's so many.
There were chances.
Yeah. So.
Like I said,
who would think? But who would think that there would be 2 design challenges in one? Like I would never think would have 2 design challenges at all.
I had 2 design.
No
challenges.
way.
In my short little season, we had 2 design challenges.
But in All Stars, there's never in All Stars they have more than 1 design challenge.
Yes, there has. All Star 7. Anyway, I think that them going back and forth was just. I think it's like you're doing the revenge game, and it didn't pay off. I mean, blocking someone rarely pays off. It's a real guessing game.
Yeah. It's happened a couple of times, but yeah, you kind of just never know, honestly.
And that is our review of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star 7 episode 6. Money, who do you think is going to win this season?
We're halfway through. I don't know. If I had to put my money on someone right now, I would vote for Trinity the Tuck. She's my front runner.
Well, Evie is tied for the front with Jinx Monsoon. So
what?
They both have 2 stars.
Trinity has 2 as well,
Evie.
Right?
No, Trinity doesn't have 2. Trinity got blocked one time. Trinity got effectively blocked once.
And she got design.
She only won 1 design challenge.
Oh.
Because the other design challenge is next week.
Oh. All right, then there we go.
Wait, how do you know who won next week's challenge? We're only on episode 6. How you know she won 2?
I'm an industry plant from Drag Race.
Industry plant. You like a ficus, or are you more like a
Venus flytrap for sure? I'm definitely carnivorous.
It's giving Venus flytrap.
My favorite TikTok right now is this girl who does like things like a Gen Zer. She was like, what if your doctor was a Gen Zer? She's like, yeah, this cough is giving pneumonia, and that her shit is so funny. Or like the Gen Z teacher, what's 1 + 1? 2. Yes, period. 1 + 1 is 2. Yeah, you gotta go to star. It's giving valedictorian. Period. Yes. Oh God. Or the girl that prays like a Gen Zer. Yes, Father God, we calling you God. Yes, Lord. Period. Yes, Lord. We ask you to give all the blessings. And oh God. Period.
In the late 90s, early 2000s, there was a kind of a movement to like talk to Jesus the way you speak to your friends. And there was this shirt called "Jesus is my homeboy." Do you remember this shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jesus is my home. I was really big into the Jesus, and I used to talk to Jesus in a very it wasn't very praying. It was just like a very conversational tone. I would talk to Jesus in.
I'm like, dear God, what up, nigga? So like yesterday, I really like wanted to make sure like I passed my test in school. So like my nigga, I need you to give me like all the blessings. Like I need you to call all the archangels. I want like Michael, Gabriel. Like I want you to call all of them up in here so they can like really like bless me and like help me like.
Well, I don't have
with my passing like that
accent, so I didn't quite do it like that.
Can we hear how you'd pray to Jesus?
When I was younger and I had a Southern accent, I would probably say, oh Lord Jesus, listen, I just want some help trying to do what I need to do. Do your will, not mine, your will, always your will. But I hope that your will is aligned with what I'm trying to do. Hope it's aligned with what I'm trying to do. Kind of like that. I had a slight Southern accent growing up, but never a New York accent.
I did Wild 'N Out recently, and before the show, like everyone does like a big prayer, and I was like,
no.
And I have not been involved in like
you prayed?
A group. I mean, I stood there and everyone had their heads bowed, and I held hands. I was just like kind of looking around because also people praying. I'm not upset by people praying. It's not gonna be holy prayers are gonna fucking eat. Like I just sit there like let them do their thing, their ceremonial thing. But I was like, I've not been involved in it. I did, but that doesn't mean I wasn't praying too. I was like, work.
I'm just asking. You sound very defensive about this person.
No, but you're like, you're praying? Oh my God. Anyways, they were praying, and I was like, I've never been in like a group ministry prayer thing like that in so long, probably since like right after college. So I was like, this is so wild. Because the church that I sang at, and we gotta go. The church I sang at was Methodist, so it was very like traditional structured. It was like Gloria. And I've not been to like church where people playing like, yeah, Father God, we ask you to. I was like, this is so wild. This is fun.
With that in mind, I'm gonna go pray now. I love you very much, and I'll see you all for the next episode of Sibling Rivalry.
Yeah, throw that damn crystal away. Have a good night, honey.